Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back again. So, right now, I just feel like, because when I go out and I'm all makeup up and dolled up and stuff, a lot of people have, comments and compliments and everything on my makeup. So, I just figured that I will go through my makeup steps and how I do to get my face the way it be looking. First, I really like e.l.f. I use this e.l.f. primer. At first, I was using a green one. It was for blemishes and stuff like that. But I really like this purple one. This one is for tone adjusting. It's really good. I really like this kind, especially because when you put it on, like your face, it just feels so smooth. Like it feels very, very smooth, like the smoothest could ever feel skin, and I just love it. I just love it. Um, I put quite a bit on, depending on how long I'm gonna keep my makeup on. And right now, I have not decided if I'm going to keep it on all day or if I'm going to wipe it off when I get done with this video. Now today I'm really starting from scratch with this because I need to get those little hairs on my eyebrows as well and everything. And I use this little beard trimmer and everything. I got it from like Five and Below, and really it's really awesome because you can it's like getting a haircut. You could just go on and get off everything you don't want on there. It's better than the razor. It doesn't like hurt or anything. You can just pinpoint what you want to take off and take it off. I feel like it works really well. I don't really like to have other people doing everything for me. I don't go get my eyebrows done myself, like at a shop or a salon or anything, because I really like to learn how to do stuff myself. I like to learn this stuff on my own rather than pay someone to do it. I like to get better at it myself and everything. That way, just expand your skills and stuff. You see how it went ahead and it's nice and thin right there now. I love it. And you could just get any part that you don't want on there, get it gone. You always want to put something on your face first, so your skin will be smooth and everything, and so the hair will be smooth, so that it doesn't like tug or pull or anything like that. That's what I found out about this little tool. Now, anytime I do my eyebrows, they don't never turn out exactly the same, but it's okay. Just remember that they're sisters, not twins. Sometimes they cousins. Just know that they related. They are not gonna be twins, and that's okay. That is okay, because the better you get them, like the more you practice on it, the better you'll get. That's always a guarantee. You just practice, 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 practice. you know. I always seem to like my right eyebrow more than what I like my left eyebrow. And that's okay. You know, I'll just keep on working at it until I get both of them the way I like them. And when you get into like the makeup part anyway, you can always, there's always a way to fix it, to cover it or whatever. Because we're going to fill these suckers in anyway. So, don't be too hard on yourself with it. Plus his hair grows back anyway. We all know eyebrows grow back within like a couple of days anyway. That's another reason why I like to just work on it myself and practice it myself. Because I don't have time. I don't see how people have so much time to go and get them done every time you turn around. Like, if you can just get up in the morning, for me anyway, just get up in the morning and shape them. I mean, guys don't go to the salon to get their beard done all the time. They just get up in the morning and shape it up a little bit and head on out. No, they just do a quick little shave or something. Yeah, I'm not, see, it looks a lot better than what it did before. I like them. And plus I like I love my natural eyebrows. I always have. So right now we have gotten that out the way. I have this white concealer that I got it from a hair store. What hair store, I do not remember. But here it is right here. I think I had bought like a bunch of hair crap and everything. It was when I was wearing a whole bunch of wigs all the time and stuff, just because I like to switch it up. And I believe this was just like a free gift, because I spent like over $100 in there and everything. So I like to use this and just kind of line my eyebrows up with it. I have a little, this thin little brush that I like to use as well. That really helps. Here she is. Because I like to really just line it up. It's okay if you don't get it perfectly on there. Everything's not going to be perfect. The finishing touch is always looks really great anyway. You know, if you just take your time and just keep working at it, the finishing touch, it ties everything together. So you don't really have to be an expert to do your own makeup, you know. Especially these days with COVID around and everything like that, like, you don't really want somebody all up in your face all the time, because you just never know. Like, you know, I could be a little bit scary when it comes to that stuff. I want to make sure I'm not gonna get sick. So if anything that I can do at home by myself, I am down to do that. Just because I don't want to be one to get sick. I know it kind of looks funny, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. This is just the beginning. I like to kind of put the rest of it on my on my eyelid a little bit. Now, everybody has their different ways. Everybody has their different ways of doing their makeup. So I'm not saying like my way is the way or anything like that. Makeup is an art, you know. You just go in, do what you do, and you see what comes of it, what you get from it. you know. It's not always going to be the same as yesterday's, you know. But sometimes when you just play with it, you just kind of get, you get different looks and everything. You get a lot of different looks. And you get to figure out what really works for you and stuff like that, you know. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows at this point, which I just put a little bit of extra black in there, that's all, and get them down to that point that I like them at. You know, they don't never turn out exactly the same, but they still be cute, so it's okay. You just need a little bit of fill in. I don't want my eyebrows to look fake necessarily, so I just messed up a little bit right there. I told you guys, like, my right eyebrow always comes out better than the left. And that's okay, because I don't really care. It's all good. Because remember, they're sisters, not twins. Twins don't even always look alike either, so yeah, I just kind of comb them into the direction I want them to be in, like that. See, it don't look bad. I actually like it. You gotta get them, comb it in real good, or brush it, whatever you want to call it. It don't matter. Just make sure you get it so it don't look like it doesn't look like you actually drew on your eyebrows, you know. See. Now I like to start with my light concealer now, because I like to blend in, because sometimes it can be too light and everything. So I start with my light concealer so I can highlight certain areas under my eyes, you know. A little T mark right there. Get this area and that area. We might use some more of this. This is e.l.f. as well. This is also e.l.f. This is a light bridge shade. 84 826, and it's good. I like that. I like e.l.f. e.l.f. is pretty smooth, you know. It's good at you know, those lines under my eyes right there. You see how I kind of, those darker lines or whatever. Kind of got rid of that. Now you're not gonna see this once I get the other shade in there, because I do another shade for the rest of my face. Actually, for my whole face, I'm actually going to cover some of this with it as well, because you see, as you can tell, this is like major light. I don't know if I probably just got the wrong color or whatever, but actually the way I work it in, it kind of just works for me. It's not that bad. I can't really complain for real, because I'm not this light, but at the same time I'm not really dark. It's kind of like a little caramel complexion, but you know, you can bring it down as far as you like. Sometimes I like to break it down a little further just to thin it out a little bit. and everything. Now we got e.l.f. again. This is, and both of them are 16-hour hold, and they also hydrate your skin and everything. This one is deep cinnamon, like kind of, you know, that goes with what I was saying. I call myself caramel, but you know, a deep cinnamon that works as well. And I just kind of put it wherever. I just kind of throw it on there a bit. Just dab it on there wherever for myself. I know I watch other like YouTube videos, and they definitely use like certain lines and stuff like that. I don't do that. I'll probably try that one of these days, if not today. But you see how it just blends right in there. So look, it doesn't look so as light as it did. I'm gonna bring it down. Make sure you get every part. I'm gonna cover up all these blemishes, and because you know, when I get my cycle, it breaks my face out, and I'm just left with all of these freaking dark spots every single time. When all the pimples go away, I'm left with so many dark spots, and it's so aggravating. I still haven't found the right like face wash and everything that's good for my skin per se to get all that gone away. But I love the fact that a little makeup can help with that, help cover that right on up. I'm gonna make sure you get all of the corners. See how even it became and everything. I really like the evenness of it. Sometimes I just like, you see, I can still see a little bit, so I just like to just add just a little bit more in my really bad areas of my dark spots. And you can't be afraid of the makeup either. Like you can always just wash it off anyway. So you can't be afraid of it. Just go ahead and do what you do with it. See that second coat really did good with covering it up some more. Yeah, I did really good with covering it up some more. See how you can hardly see it, and it still looks pretty even and everything. And you see how you can still see like the little highlights. Sometimes I like to go back in and I don't have to put any extra on the brush. I just go in and just add it just a little bit, because I like from those parts to be really highlighted. Sometimes I do just add just a little tad bit on the brush, and I mean a tad bit. Like you don't want to use too much when you go and you're adding more in. Like you don't want to use too much at all. At all. And sucks. What's on my lips is just, it's just some little, my favorite color is purple now. So it's just some little purple lip gloss. I also got at a hair store. Probably not the same one that I got the concealer from, but I believe I got that from a hair store as well. Now today for my eyeshadow makeup, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. We're just going to go in when I have on like this burgundy color or maroon for whoever calls it maroon, whatever. And so I kind of use this a lot too, I think, because I really like this color right here. This one's called Candy. And this is also a e.l.f. palette. I got it at Walmart. Everything else, everything e.l.f. I pretty much I get at Walmart. Any Walmart. And for this, I'll just go in and lightly just brush it on there. I like to get it on the bottom eyelid as well. I'm gonna have to get a whole nother palette just so I can have some more of that color, you know, but it's okay. I use that color quite a bit. It's probably like my favorite one on there. It's okay to touch your face while you're doing this because you still have to do the powder anyway. Wait till all the way last to do your powder. You're gonna wait till very, very last to do your powder. And look, even with that little shimmery up top, it still kind of looks good. But we're gonna cover that as well, just because I don't want it white up there. I'm gonna put some more shimmery color, and whatever you do to one eye, you just do it to the next. Like I said, I like to have some color at the bottom too. And excuse me for not like looking directly in the camera. I have my little makeup light right there, and it looks better when putting it on to look at it from up there. Yeah, you guys, today I think I'm gonna go do a little shopping, just a little bit, find something like weird to wear for my next photo shoot. I'm trading brushes, and now I'm going to use this lighter color to just kind of, so you see how that doesn't look white anymore? I don't want it to look white, but it also doesn't. Yeah, we don't want that to look white, but it's also not like overpowering from the color that I actually want. My maroon, I love my maroon. And if you get to feel like it kind of overpowered it a little bit, you just dab a little bit more on there. That's all. Just dab a little bit more. Don't be afraid to use more. Even if you mess up, ladies, even if you mess up, sometimes the mess ups with makeup come out to be something really pretty and really different. So don't ever doubt yourself. That little piece that you think is not as perfect as you want it to be, it is okay. It doesn't have to be. Because when you're all done, you can tie it all together. And it's going to be cute. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be cute. You're going to be very happy, very satisfied. You always want to, when you do your eyeshadow or any powder, makeup or whatever, you always want to like dab it on something to get to knock like the excess off, so that you don't get a whole lot of scatter everywhere. You don't never want a whole lot of scatter because the makeup, sometimes powder makeup and stuff, it can go everywhere sometimes. Like everywhere. And that can be very aggravating. Yes, it can. You know? Okay. We have that. See, look. See how it's just blended pretty nicely and everything like that. And it pretty much matches my lips. That's how I like. Which matches my clothes. Today we matching a little bit. You know, just a little bit. I have a bunch of different palettes. This is a LA Colors palette. And honestly, I really don't even use this one too much. This one just came from the dollar store. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It came from the dollar store. And I really don't even use it too much for real. But today, I think we are going to just dab on some little pink right there. And just dab on just a little bit. Right there in the corner of the eye. See, that doesn't look bad. That don't look bad. Now, usually I use my liquid eyeliner, but today we're using pencil. Yes, today we are using pencil, and we're just gonna go from one side to the other side. And then keep it into a line, as straight of a line possible. I like makeup on my bottom eyelid. I like them to match. I feel like it gives me more of a cuter eye shape when I do the bottom lid as well. And like I said, ladies, like everybody has their different ways of doing their makeup and everything. This is just my little casual way. Sometimes I like to go extra and I be putting all this extra colors and be all rainbow-y and all this good stuff. But we're not doing that today. Yeah, we're not doing that today. And you want to make sure, you know, depending on what kind of style you're looking for the day, you want to make sure your eyeliner goes right from the middle, from that corner to the next corner. You want to do your whole eyelid. Now the bottom, it does not necessarily have to go from one corner to the other. Sometimes I only do half, where the whole top eyelid is done, but only half of the bottom is done. It just all depends what you feel like. But you see like the difference between my eye, you know. So I feel like it gives the bottom eyelid, gives it more, you know, just more of that shape. You see, like it looks like I have more eye on this side than what I do on this side. It kind of looks funny, but it's okay. Now, what aggravates me is that sometimes I don't get, it doesn't match up. It don't be matching. That's just sometimes, you know. I just had to sharpen it a little bit because we took quite a bit on the other eye. It's all good though. And today we're going from one corner to the other corner. And you see how I kind of have like a little point a little bit there. I'm going to try to get this one to do the same thing. Sometimes I just don't want to listen Okay, it listened a little bit today. See? I don't look bad. Now for my mascara, I don't do eyelashes. Like I'm just not that one. So I do CoverGirl. It's like an eyelash extender. You guys can see that. I hope you can. It's called Lash Blast, and it has a primer, and it has the volume, the overcoat. You know, so I just go in, and I don't put this on I have before, but it's just kind of too much work. And you just kind of go in and I don't put it on the bottom, but you just kind of go in and extends your lashes, and you easily dab and make sure you get all of it. It's the difficult part comes when you have to use the other coat, the black coat, and to cover the white. That can be a little bit difficult because it's just hard to cover the white sometimes. Sometimes it wants to do it really easily for you, and sometimes it doesn't. But you see how much of a difference that is with my lashes? Look how long those ones are I don't know if you can see my lashes. How long those ones are. You know? You want to do your best not to get it to clump. You don't want it to clump. And you could just keep on hitting the tips with it and get them as long as you want, really. You just keep hitting the tips. And again, it just extends. It's like weave for your eyelashes. It just extended. See how long I got it like that? I'm gonna kind of let that dry a bit. That's long. And now, to get the black, you have to start off like all the way at the bottom. It's probably almost time for me to get some more of this. I've had it for a little while now. I'm going to start off at the bottom. Make sure you get it. And then you want to treat the top like you just did and kind of dab it. You want to go behind there and get the eyelashes like that. You know, you want to do your best to make sure there's no white showing. So, you know, you want to cover all the primer as possible. I like getting it from behind because then I could just kind of curl my lashes as well. You see? Now you see these lashes are long. You see how it goes like all the way up? I love it. I love it. It's like magic without having to do all that sticky glue and all that stuff with the fake lashes. I'm not really the one to do the fake lashes. I just like to kind of extend my real lashes because I like my lashes anyway. I like them the way they are. I just want to extend them just because that's just part of makeup, I guess. I don't know. It used to aggravate me that makeup takes so freaking long. Like we're already over 30 minutes in just for doing makeup. But at the same time, if you want it done right, you can't really rush through it, you know. Sometimes I have to switch hands because it's hard can't really get that corner piece with the wide side of the brush. So you gotta switch it up a little bit. I'm trying to get these, my left side, as long as my right side, you know, and everything. So, trying to. With the lashes, again, they're sisters, not twins. They are not always going to be exactly the same. But you can get them pretty darn close, you know, pretty darn close. I always have to switch hands when I do my left eye. And you gotta be careful because you don't want to get the mascara on the makeup that you already did on your eyeshadow and everything. Just have a bunch of freaking black dots on your eyeshadow. That'll be really aggravating. Sometimes that happens and I just leave it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I just like screw it, whatever. And I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go find, you know, some crazy weird something for my photo shoot. I'm not gonna do the shoot today, but I will go and find. That didn't look bad. I think I still see some white though, if I'm not tripping. You can go to the top right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and find some kind of crazy outfit or something for my next shoot. See, ladies, makeup is really an art. It's whatever you feel like you want to do. It is. It's just whatever you want, whatever you feel like you want to look like. You can just enhance your natural beauty with your makeup, or you can completely change the way you look. I've never been the one to really completely change the way I look with my makeup necessarily, but you can do whatever you want. Don't let nobody judge you. Now, for my powder, I am only going to use one kind of foundation powder, and this is CoverGirl. It's called CoverGirl Clean. And it's 165. It doesn't really say what color, but it does say 165. That's what it looks like, because I'm a brownish color, you know. And then I just go in and dab it all up. Remember, anytime you use powder, even with this, you want to dab it. You want to dab the excess off. And make sure you get like every freaking spot. You don't want to. You know, you do not want to have any spots open looking crazy or anything like that. Everybody doesn't always use the powder finish. Me personally, I like the powder finish. Yes, I personally like a powder finish for myself. It just helps my skin look a little bit more smooth, a bit more even. Look, those daggone dark spots is just gone now. I love it. I almost want to keep this paint on my face all day. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to see what time it is when I get done, because I still want to go and look for something crazy to wear for my next shoot. So I might just leave it on, because it takes a while to wash off. Now, today, we're just going to leave it like this. We are not going to add in. I usually like to go in and add in some little extra, just some little extra shine and everything. But I don't think, you know what? No, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and do it. If we're on here and I'm showing you guys what I usually do and everything like that, then I know I need to get a fan brush for this part, but I have not done that yet. Every time I go to the store, I forget to do it. So, whatever. We're just going to add a little bit of extra. Right. It's right there, you know. And then you go in, lift your eyebrow up as high as possible. And you just get it right there on the edge, at the bottom of your eyebrow. Have it come down. I like to have it come down to meet what I did down here. Like that. Again, you always want to dab it. And you do the same thing to the other side. Remember, bring your eyebrow up as high as possible. High as possible. Yeah, I like them. Just add a little bit. You know, for my nose to have a little shine to it. Hee like Rudolph, you know. I'm just not going to make it red. At least not today. Just add a little bit of shine to it. Highlight right there. I like to go in and get a little bit on the top of my eyebrow right there, like that. Just a little bit. I put a little bit on my eyebrow as well, just to give my face a little bit of extra foundation. Like, you see that? Yeah, you see the difference? How it just went to like kind of boop, and now I'm just kind of a little shimmery, sparkly up, and all that good stuff. We are not doing blush today. I'm just not in the mood for blush. But you also want to use setting spray. Everybody always wants to use setting spray. That's for everyone. And you just kind of, I like to roll my lips in because I don't like it on my lips, so I just you know, and just wind it down so it can dry. You don't want to smear it in or anything. The setting spray, that really helps like hold, especially if you're wearing your makeup all day, it really just like helps hold it in place and everything like that. And then there you have it, ladies. I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoy this little makeup tutorial, whatever you want to call it, and everything. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and you are beautiful with or without makeup. Always remember that. Love, peace, and happiness, beautiful. Bye.